Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to SimUK. Welcome back to Train Life, a railway simulator. We've got a bit of an issue. It seems that all the things I did in the last episode, and this has happened a couple of times now, have been undone. So Zelko now doesn't have a task. If I go and look at my skills, you can see I've got 3 unused skills. It just doesn't seem to save and return the way it should, which is somewhat irritating. I've been looking at the world, rather, and I can see that the Paris grain mill is pretty close to ranking up. Now, I don't know what that does. It's a level 1 place, but if I can get it to level 2, that's got to be a good thing, right? So, there are 10 loose wagons, and I'm trying to figure out what you do with the loose wagons. Somebody gave me some tips the other day, but I didn't quite follow it, if I'm being totally honest. I also want to unlock this here, because I think that's a potential minefield. So we're probably... Oh, hang on, let me try and show you where I'm looking here. The Pumpjack, the London Pumpjack. They've got 1 contract, so if we go there and pick whatever that is up and take it wherever it needs to go, then we'll have unlocked that, and I think that's going to be a bit of a moneymaker, because it produces 50 barrels of whatever it is, but it's producing crude oil, I think, and that's got to be a bit of a money spinner. But I need to try and get this guy actually doing something. Task history, none at all, so he hasn't done any tasks whatsoever. Let's try and create a task. Yeah, so whilst planning, remember that passengers and postage are delivered to different stations. If you don't choose any destination station for them, the task will not yield any money or XP. So we'll try setting this up again. We did this route ourselves, we made a decent amount of cash, and hopefully... Oh, hang on, we're back with Zelko Martinokovic. Didn't I fire him and hire somebody else? I did. Why didn't that save? So frustrating. All right, employee list. Click on him. I'm going to fire him. And we're going to come and find Claudia, because she is, I think, much better, right? Was it Claudia we took on? No, it was this lady. Yes, because she's got the additional ability. Right, let's... So she can take more. Oh, okay. Let's assign a locomotive to her. This one. Accept the configuration. Create task. So we can do 2 of each, which is better. And we go boom, 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 boom. Now, according to this, that's going to yield 601 profit. But we made 50 grand, so I can't see that being the case. Driver's cut is still 66%, which is quite irritating. Especially seen as I've got more money from employees. So it should be much less than 66%, so I'm not sure if that's a bug. It certainly looks like it could be a bug. A little confusing anyway. Right, let's take that off, and I just want to go to London Pumpjack. It's interesting that I'm there. Oh, she's all the way up there and I'm all the way down here, look. She's going to go to London Main. She's at London Warehouse. She's going to London Warehouse. She's... Okay. We'll try and keep track of what she's doing today. And we'll just get ourselves back to London so I can go and pick up that contract, I think. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think I'm facing the right way. Get things rolling. So, yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm recording this a couple of days before the big day, but I think it's going to go live on or just after Christmas. So my fingers are crossed that you had a wonderful time and a nice relaxing time with your families and your friends, and you got merry but not too merry, and you got all the gifts from Santa that you were hoping for. And bearing in mind that it hasn't actually happened yet, the big day, I'm hoping the same for us. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Right, let's just take a quick look here. We want to avoid the warehouse, so yeah, that's good. We'll stay right. And it's a pretty easy jaunt for us, this one, down the Channel Tunnel and out the other side. That's kind of why I want to unlock the London route, because it is an easy run. Especially in our new super duper electric train. Oh, there's a present on the seat, look. Somebody's obviously left me something nice. And you've got a train that can do 130 kilometers an hour. 80 feels very slow. It's almost like I'm going backwards at this point. So we didn't get any snow, it looks like. I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love to be completely wrong about this point, but it's a shame we didn't get any snow this year, isn't it? I would love to have woken up Christmas morning with snow, happy faces. Ah, that would be wonderful. What are your traditions, by the way? I'm interested in learning a few new traditions. Whether I take them on or not is a completely different thing. But one thing I've done for quite a few years now, every Christmas morning, we open the any presents from Santa's sack. We do that first thing in the bedroom, normally about 6 a.m. or earlier sometimes. Yeah, once we've done that, we go downstairs and we see what other presents and wonderful things Santa has left for us. Check and make sure that he's eaten his milk and cookies, etc., and that the reindeers have had at least a nibble on the carrots that we left them, and any other goodies that we may have felt they deserved. And yeah, then it's straight into the kitchen with the grill on. Bacon baps. Oh yeah, baby, that's a Christmas morning must-have. Bacon baps. The only way to start Christmas Day for me. Then we do all the present unwrapping and such. And we have older children who don't live with us, so they come and join us sort of later in the morning. And yeah, then we just start opening all the prezzies and starting the festivities. We've got a collection of like puzzles and games and stuff that we can play throughout Christmas Day, and that's always fun. Everyone seems to enjoy that. And then obviously Christmas dinner in the afternoon. We'll sit around and all crackers, tell jokes, take photos, you know, just the general stuff. Get stuck into the turkey, of course. Speed a bit here, and yeah, once dinner's over, the only tradition that's remaining after that is that I watch The Great Escape on telly. Do it every year, every single year. Just my, I don't know, I mean, it's an opportunity to relax and chill out. The wife does all the cooking on Christmas Day. I do all the cooking on Boxing Day because we have family who couldn't make it Christmas Day come on Boxing Day. So we actually have more people on Boxing Day than on Christmas Day. But on Christmas Day I like to sit in front of the fire, in front of the telly, and yeah, just watch The Great Escape. It just sort of reminds me of the, you know, World War One and World War Two heroes who at Christmas time were going through a very, very different experience, and it just sort of humbles me a bit and makes me appreciate what we've got. And it's also a blooming good film, you know. So, yeah, that's me. That's pretty much my entire Christmas day. That's what I'll be doing. But what are you guys doing? What are your traditions? What can you not do without? I know some people will say Brussels sprouts fried in bacon. I cook them. I can't stand them. But I did have a Brussels sprout about a week or two ago. We went to see some family to swap some presents and had a sort of a mini Christmas dinner, if you will. And there were Brussels sprouts on my plate, and I tried one, and it was nice. It was nice. It's the first Brussels sprout I've ever tried that I actually liked the taste of. Got home, the wife did a couple of Brussels sprouts for one of our dinners as well, and it was awful. We were back to disgusting, horrible Brussels sprouts. So for the life of me, I don't know what's changed. What's different between the Brussels sprouts the week before and those Brussels sprouts? It's very strange. But yeah, cheeselets, that's an absolute must-have for Christmas. We must have some cheeselets. Life cannot continue without cheeselets. And here we are, we're on the sunny side of Britain right now. Right, so I'm going to drop my speed all the way down. A little bit premature. I say it's a bit premature, I've got to get permission to go in here. Station access. Okay, we've got station access. Take contract. 5 wagons to Luxembourg. Okay. 5 wagons to Luxembourg. Let's get on it. See if I can spot them nice and early. Absolutely not a clue. Oh, it says initiate coupling from radial menu or by pressing U. So I just pick them up from anywhere then, yeah? Is that basically what we're saying here? Alright, let's slow the train. Pop outside. Hit the U button. Nice. Okay. That would be really great if I could pick up something else from Luxembourg, wouldn't it? And is there a factory here so I can turn the train round? Probably not. Should have done that first. Yeah, I don't see a factory at all, truth be told. I think we're going to be going in reverse here. That's okay, I can make this work. Just get beyond this point and I'll back her up. Looks like there's possibly a factory there, but we're obviously on the wrong track for that. Can't actually see. Yeah, there is one there. I could just back it up onto that line. We're in reverse. This will be a right. Because it's an electric train, it's a heck of a lot quieter than the other one, isn't it? Right, so we could just roll up here and then I could just go down and turn around properly. Or I could just continue backing up. Truth be told, I could just reverse my way out. And that would automatically line us up. Would it though? Would it? Yes, it would. It would. Yes. I think I'm going to do that for a change. I'm just going to reverse her out. Let her turn around naturally. And we'll be back on track. So, we are now heading... London Pumpjack is now unlocked, but we're going to Luxembourg. Holy cow's milk. Presumably the refinery. Yeah, that's a long journey. Not quite as far as Frankfurt, but far. Definitely far. Here we go. At the point where I can change, I think it is. I think we're here. Alrighty. Let's go to Luxembourg. So I've been trying to collate all of our collection of Christmas movies and make sure that we've got all the best ones available for watching, all the family favourites. Got a couple in there that, yeah, I mean, The Great Escape being obviously one that I desperately need to watch every single year, even though the wife finds it most irritating. Yeah, that's definitely on the list. But also, Muppets Christmas Carol. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I'm sure you have. Brilliant, brilliant movie. Michael Caine, one of Michael Caine's best films, I'd say. Quite a fan of Michael Caine, actually. Lots and lots of films. I think I've probably watched almost all of his films, and I like pretty much almost all of his films. I don't think off the top of my head, I can't think of a single Michael Caine film that I haven't really enjoyed. So, yeah, kudos to Michael Caine. Been entertaining me for his entire life, and I appreciate that immensely for my entire life. Yes, very good film. Just trying to think of any other super classics. You've obviously got the Santa Clauses, the 1, the 2 and the 3. I do like Father Christmas movie, or the Santa Claus movie, whatever, depending on which side of the pond you're on. With, what's his name? That short English guy. Plays one of the elves. Oh, his name's on the tip of my tongue. Feels underappreciated by Santa, and heads to New York and starts producing children's toys that are technologically very advanced, which obviously makes some people a lot of money and causes a few problems along the way. Oh, I nearly had his name again there. Nearly had it again. But yeah, another classic film. Absolutely love that. And we recently went to watch A Boy Called Christmas at the cinema. Lovely day out, had a great time. It was definitely a good movie. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a Christmas classic or not, but it's pretty good. And the Netflix Christmas Chronicles, that's another great movie. 1 and 2. Yeah, there's a lot out there. It's surprising just how many decent Christmas movies there are. And then, I mean, if you start to include Hallmark, you must have heard of Hallmark, who basically went down the route of, we're just going to make Christmas movies and nothing else. You know, if you add them into the mix, you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of movies. Need to slow down a bit here. This corner looks a bit tight. $80 kilometers. Oh, an approaching train. Look, red lights. How am I supposed to avoid that? So I've been fined 1,000. I put the brakes on straight away. Right, it's gone past me. Not an occupied track. That train has now gone. Ah. Switch tracks to try and avoid the train, and now I'm going the wrong way. That's so frustrating. Yeah, I simply did not have enough time to slow down there. They do need to sort out these signals. The reason why in the real world all signals are 2 ahead is exactly for that reason. You know, if you don't have enough reaction time or slowdown time, then you can't avoid whatever it is that you're slowing down for. I'm sure they'll get that fixed. I'm sure it's on their agenda. Going to speed up here. Still telling me occupied track. It isn't an occupied track at all. Madness. Sheer madness, I tell you. I'm just going to check who that is. Texting me on my phone. Because I don't know if you can hear it going off in the background, but that's like the 5th time. I'm just going to go check and see who it is. Hold on. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. My aunt is a little unwell, let's say. Oh, hang on, let me just check the map here. Yeah, we're going left. Yeah, my aunt is a little unwell at the moment, and she needs a carer to look after her, just to help her out with a few bits and bobs here and there. And her son, my cousin, has been doing it for the last umpteen months or coming up for a year or whatever. And unfortunately, he and his wife got COVID and could not look after her a couple of weeks back. So they gave me a call just to see if I could help out. And obviously I was willing to do that. So I've been looking after my aunt for the last sort of 10 days or something, whilst they were just going through their isolation period. It was really nice to spend some time with her. I don't spend enough time with her, really. Nice to chat about the old days and some funny anecdotal stories and stuff. And he's just dropped off some ale round to the house just to say cheers, which is jolly nice of him. So yeah, I know what I'm doing this evening. Getting close to Christmas. It's about time we put our feet up in the evening, whacked on a nice movie of some sort. Maybe not a Christmassy movie, maybe a Christmassy movie. And yeah, crack open a couple of bottles of beer. Sounds like a brilliant idea. An absolutely splendid idea, in fact. Speeding again. Oh, what's this? Animals on the track. Oh, another text. More beer. 2 missed calls from the wife. I'm going to have to take that in a second. Come on, dear. Get out the bloody road. As I said to her the other weekend. He's gone. Back on the pedal. That city looks fantastic, doesn't it? It looks really great at night. Right, so it looks like I've got a whole host of things to deal with. Text messages to reply to. Video to make. A whole host of other things I've got to do, obviously. So we're going left. Now, I think we're going to be coming through Lille Main soon, so let's get ahead of ourselves and just get access to the station. We want to make sure we don't end up on a side rail here. That is tricky. We are really speeding as well. If I haven't been fined, we are desperately close to being fined, I'd say, at this point. Yeah, let's stick over on the left. Bit of speeding as we exit. Will we get fined? Nope. Just got away with it again. Past 1 in the morning. Goodness me. Finances are looking a little bit shaky at 28,000 in the bank. Definitely speeding again. Oh, I didn't know you could do that from within the cab. Just discovered that. That's pretty cool. Right, where are we going? We're going to avoid the Lille sawmill and the Brussels smeltery. thank you. Not today. Our train has broken down. Right, come on then, lights. Give me... Come on, signals, I should say. Give me some indication of which way I should be turning here. Is he on the right-hand track? Is he on the left-hand track? Come on. Give me some idea of what I need to do. God, man, I am popular this afternoon. Difficult to tell, but I think he's on the other track. So I think we're good. Yeah. Pretty confident. Merry Christmas, buddy. Hope you get up and running soon. Another train on the radar. Oops. Nearly missed my turning there. That's the Brussels smeltery. I wonder if they've got anything. Let's go into the Luxembourg warehouse. Ah, man, I could have grabbed those. Gonna take those. We're gonna slow the train down, we're gonna back it up, we're gonna reverse into the Brussels smeltery, and we'll just take those. Well, we'll add those to the back. Not too far on. Yeah, we could do that. Could be an extra sort of 40,000-50,000. Well worth grabbing. Make sure the tail end passes. Switch it over to the left. Did I catch it in time? Or did I catch it in time? Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. Think we've got it? There she goes. Alright, goody goody. But theoretically, this shouldn't cost too much in additional fuel. Looks like we actually need to get in the left-hand rank, so I'll swap back over. Very difficult to see where I'm going at the moment in reverse. That little black dot is what I'm aiming for. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. Slow it down a little bit. Keep looking at the fuel and then remembering we don't have fuel. Right, so if I press U... Oh, that did not work. Let's try this again then. Brussels Smeltery. Services. Take. Contract. 2 wagons to Luxembourg. Take automatically. There we go. Initiate coupling. Perfect. Right, and away we go. Brakes off. Back in the cab. And back on our merry way with a bit of extra load. Which absolutely this train destroys. I mean, we could take way more than we're currently holding, I think. Oh, didn't get fined, and we were proper speeding then as well. We were really speeding. Still no fines though. Animals on the track. .500 meters. Drop the throttle. Start waking up the neighbours. 4 o'clock in the morning. Stop letting your deers come and sit on the tracks. There he goes. Off on his merry way. Job's a good one. Right, what else have we got coming up? Brussels Main. Let's make sure that we've got access. The Brussels Main. And going to double check what we got here. My train, Luxembourg, yes, good. Had a mini panic there, that's all. Brussels Main, Brussels Warehouse. I don't really want to go up there, but Brussels Power Plant. We can get access to the Brussels Power Plant. Maybe we'll see if they've got any jobs. If and when it pops up. A little bit away from there at the moment. One way to go. Yeah, I'd like to turn the HUD off, I think, in the next episode. I think that would add to the fun and the enjoyment and realism and such. Alright, so what's it going to drop us down to? It's got to be 50, isn't it? 50 it is. Right. Wow. You have to be quick on the triggers here. Switch to the left. Switch to the right. Switch to the left. Stay left. And now I can switch back to the right. Decent station. Quite busy. Right, so we want to stay right here because we're avoiding the warehouse. I've got a red light there. But, yeah, no issues it seems. Alright, let's start speeding. Not too much because it's quite a tight corner. I do like the different undulations of the tracks. I think that's pretty cool looking. Well, where's that 120? It's a little way yet. Got to keep the speed down when you're going in between houses, I guess. Right, can we see the power plant? No, we can't. Oh, maybe we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Weird. Okay, it's just popped up. Services, take... No, I keep pressing the wrong button. Take contract. No contracts available. Okay, well, that's fine. We've got 2 different contracts on the go. Both heading to Luxembourg. I think we're going to pull in about 100,000 here, something like that. And if we get lucky, if our employee 81% complete. The fingers crossed. That's going to pull in more than $600. I don't know why it's so low. It's crazy low. If she really does only earn us $600, then yeah, I think I'm going to have to change that. Maybe just have it go on further. Speeding terribly now. Come on. Bring that speed up. There it is, 120. Boom. What? When is it going to change to 120? Got to be soon. Got to be here. But we're out in the open now. There's no houses. Nobody to disturb. This must be it. This is the 120 marker, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Nice windmill over there. Nicely modelled. Little details like that do sort of add to the atmosphere, add to the game. Those stutters, though, they need to be gone. But yeah, we're just going to stay right here, keep the speed up. Watch out, an approaching train has been spotted. Well, I've got no lights telling me I can't go this way, so... Is he slowing down for me or what? Yeah, right. So the lights went red really late there. No, come on, we're fine. There's occupied track ahead. There you go, he's cleared it. The lights have gone out. They're not red anymore. Come on, game. We're good. Let me through. There we are. Thank you. That kind of almost properly worked then. You got to react so quickly though. Instantly, 100% brakes. You can't do it gradually. Is that like an old castle ruin over there? It is. Look at that. I like all these little additional models and stuff they've thrown into the game. Adds to the atmosphere. Oh, nice. We've gone up a bit of speed. I think we need to slow down to 100 for this corner. Yeah. I've dropped the speed, I've dropped the speed. Do not derail, because that's 10 grand I can't afford. Back up to 110 and then just round that corner we'll be back up to 120. I might as well go flat out because we're going uphill. You can see my speed's dropping despite being 100% throttle. Quite a big incline. Weirdly enough, this kind of makes me want to play Train Sim World again. Isn't that strange? But I know what will happen is I'll jump in Train Sim World and I'll be frustrated and irritated by the fact that the routes are so short. Right, we are going to the refinery, yes? According to this, I've got to come down here, turn around and come back. I'm not doing that. Like hell am I? We'll bring the throttle off. We'll go to Luxembourg refinery. Services, station access, go back. No, go back again. Deliver, contract, 5 wagons from London, deliver manually. That's it, we're good. Looks like we're going on the left-hand track. See if I can spot it nice and early. Nope, can't see a bloody thing. That looks like it's over on the right. It is over on the right. So that little black dot is completely a red herring. Not annoying at all, promise you. Right, throttle off. Oh god. Nearly switched it just before we went on it there. Alright, let's make sure that we've got the right pieces in the right places. good. Brakes on. So we'll press U. And we'll decouple there. We'll press U. And we'll decouple there. And that did not work. I always struggle with this. Right, what I'm going to have to do, I know what I have to do here. We've got the crude oil and the refined iron, so they're all coupled. And what we'll do is we'll drop, we'll decouple there, and we'll pull forward 3 feet. Or 10 feet, or something like that. You have to separate them. I'm not sure by how far, to be honest. That's probably far enough. If I hit U now and then decouple, there we go. So then I just need to back up. But I cannot touch them. This is the slightly frustrating thing. I cannot actually manually, physically connect to them. I must stay apart from them and then use that menu to reconnect. Once I get close enough, the U option will pop up. I'll hit the brakes. We can press on to the warehouse. Now, any second now. Please, 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 please. There it is. Brakes off. Away we go. Right, so we don't have access to the warehouse yet, but it shouldn't be long before that happens. Right. Get the old accelerator on. What are we going up to? 120. Perfect. 110 and then 120. Won't take long. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was 150,000 for that delivery. I always forget to check. Oh, we're speeding. Nearly derailed, look. Did you hear it? Wow. That was pretty close. There's a flipping tree log in the middle of the road there. In the middle of the track there. Did you see it? Now we've got animals on the track. The last time I slowed down at 500 meters. This time I'm going to wait till 400 meters. We'll see how close we get. So that's 400 now. Brakes off. Throttle off rather. Right, 400 I think is as close as I want to get. Any closer than that and we are risking some serious problems. Right, 120 and then the next corner is going to be 80. We can flat out all the way down this section here. We'll do a bit of speeding. Should get up to about 130, 135. With this slight incline. 133, 134. Are we going to top out at 135? Almost. We almost did it. We just missed it. Right, Luxembourg warehouse. We'll go services, station access, go back. We'll have deliver, contract, 2 wagons from Brussels, deliver manually. And that's it. We are set. Speeding ever so slightly. But not out of control. I think we've got things ticking over rather nicely. The engine's on a very low RPM. Not that we have RPM in an electric train, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit here because that is quite a tight corner. Do not want to derail. Right, so I've just got to look and see where the warehouse is. So I've got to stay to the right. In fact, if I go M and click on that, then that might give me the correct GPS directions. I don't know. Ah. Don't see it. Got to be over on the left somewhere. There we go. I see it. I see it. I see it. Which one is it? This one. Groovy. That was a pretty decent run. It's a lot easier running freight than it is passengers and mail, I've discovered. Delightful. We'll uncouple or decouple. 61,000 on top of what we earned before. That's real nice. And hopefully we've ranked up, so we'll have another person that we can hire. Well, that's an interesting turn up for the books. So we've got one employee resting, one employee available slot. So we have unlocked a second slot. But she didn't earn us any money at all. Or is she not due to arrive until 4:29? Zero profit. Look at this. This is terrible. Right, so we've got an empty slot. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to look to see who we can grab. Always good to get somebody with an extra... Oh, look. The same face image that we have. William Hanson has the extra cargo capability. Silas Brun, I think, is probably our best option right now. Yeah, let's take him on. Silas Brun, change the locomotive. We'll stick him in the old one that we have. Create a task for him. He's definitely going to be doing cargo. What I want to do is the London Pumpjack. They produce 55. And where's it going to go? It's going to go down to Luxembourg refinery. No! The route is longer than the employee's maximum distance. You only do 500 kilometers. That's such a pain in the ass. Because look, you can take 6 wagons as well. Oh, that is such a shame. That was looking so good. They only produced 2. What about down here? They produce 10. Let's try doing grain to St. Quentin. That's going to earn us 7 grand. Could I do grain to Calais? Oh my god. Clicked on the wrong thing. No, let's just do that one. As long as we get him earning something, then I think we'll be okay. So we have 2 employees working 2 jobs. That should help things out quite a bit. We've maxed that out. We're reducing our fuel usage. Actually, we don't need that. Oh, you can't reset them. You can't take them off once you put them on. Because we're using electric, that's not really helping us anymore. But that's okay. That's all right. We definitely had, I think, a good day today. Now, what I've got to do is find a way to save that. Because every time I come back in, that hasn't saved. Or maybe I just have to sit here and wait for it to auto-save. Because there doesn't seem to be any option to save. You know what I mean? I don't see any option to save anyway. Need a save now button or something. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you're having a wonderful time as you're watching this. Go back to your lovely family and enjoy the rest of your festivities. Till next time, take care. Goodbye for now.